Jambo, welcome back. Now we are going to learn how to add to a repository. First, I'm going to explain 3 different things about Git that you need to understand. So there are 3 different steps that we follow in Git. One is understanding the working area. Like right now, we've just initialized Git in our working repository. That's the test. These are just working files. So that's the first step. The second step is what we call the staging area, like this, staging. So staging area is basically you adding files from the files that you want to commit to your repository first before committing them. So let's say alpha, commit to it, and all that kind of thing. Then the final step is the commit step, which you actually now take the files which are in the staging area and commit them to a certain version of your Git. So to know which stage, which files have been given to, have been moved from the working stage or step to the staging step, we just do git status command. Right now it's telling us the ds2 and alpha. I don't know what this is, but it looks like a hidden file. And alpha folder, the alpha folder has something in it, the readme file that we created. It has something in it, but these are still working files. If the color is red, it means these are still working files in the working area. Now to push those ones, I'm going to create, probably I should just create other files, but you need to remember that red means the files are still on the working area. Green means they have been shifted to the staging step. So I'm going to add other files. So here in the beta file, let's just play around with the cmd. So I'm going to clear in the beta folder. I'm going to cd change directory into the beta, clear again, then print working directory. You see, I'm in the beta folder. In the beta folder, I'm going to app.html, then app.css, those 2 files. You see, they've been created. Those 2 files, if I do git status, see the alpha and other files. So I'm going to try and commit all these files to the staging area. So to do it, in the beta folder where I'm in, I can just do git, and then I want to add the app.css, this specific file. I'm going to git add app.css. okay, then after that I'm just going to do git status again to see what is the staging area, and you see app.css, and the color is green, and it said anything red is still in the working area, anything green is in the staging area, which is the second stage. From the staging part is when we can add it to a commit, but you can't imagine you have 1000 files. You can't keep adding one by one or each of them. So there is a way to add everything. So from this we can just say git add and then a period or a full stop. A full stop in programming is called a period, and then click on enter. If I do git status right now, see, it's added everything in the beta folder. Okay, if I navigate out into the test folder and then do git status, I still get all these files which have been put on the staging side, but I can also git add and then period to add everything. If I do git status now to see what is in the staging area, everything is in the staging area. Okay, so that's how you can add a file and add also everything in that file, remembering how we were doing terminal commands or text commands, navigating from one folder to another. So that is how we can also add folders to the staging area. If remember, we were in the beta folder and then we moved out and came to the test area. So that is how we are able to move from the working area to the what is it called? I keep getting confused. from the working area to the staging area, and then from there we can now commit to the repository, and that is going to be our next lecture. See you then.